Hi, everyone. Mm. Oh, so beautiful to land in here with you. This has been an amazing day in so many ways. Ah, mm. And I'm so tired after the transformation that has happened, but also so happy and so pleased and peaceful. And I'm looking forward to the next day. It's this feeling of being in awe in how beautiful a day can be and how it can have so many different colors. Mm. Mm. And it feels, as always, but almost a bit extra rich landing in here with you today. It feels important, uh, like an important choice to be here with you and to be here with me and take the time and the space, the, the dedication. Mm. And I'm kind of curious because today we're heading into the practice of the medicine walk. So I kind of want to head into that, and I've been looking forward to it all day. So I'm suggesting that we all take a deep breath and land in our bodies, in the place where you are at, and in this circle. Hi, Katis. Beautiful to have you here live today. Such a gift. Let's take our place in this circle, on this earth, and in this world, and do it actively and consciously so that we can walk our path and spread our gifts with awareness, and gratitude, and humbleness. Hey. The practice of the medicine walk. A medicine walk can be practiced anywhere that we can be in direct connection with nature. There is no need for an elaborate or dramatic display of ceremony in order to engage in the practice of a medicine walk. For this practice is intended to be a genuine, humble, and uncomplicated experience. To begin, set the intention for your walk, that it may be in the highest and best good in developing a sacred personal relationship with the healing powers and the wisdom teachings of Mother Earth. Next, slow down the flurry of your disconnected thought and bring your consciousness back into your body by taking 4 slow and deliberate breaths deep into your heart space. The practice of a medicine walk requires a clear heart and clear mind in order to receive information with clarity. It may take a little while for your busy brain to adjust to the pace and vibration of the natural realm. So just do as many sets of 4 slow and deliberate breaths as it takes for your body and brain to ease into the present moment. Next, greet the environment and introduce yourself. Offer a gift and ask to enter this sacred space while also stating your reason for being there. Then give your thanks. For instance, beautiful Mother Earth, I offer you a gift of tobacco in a humble way and request to enter your sacred space and ask your help with discovering clarity and direction with the few issues I'm facing in my life. Mitakaye Ayasin. Thank you. Keep it clear and simple. Leave your offering and begin your walk. Practice using multiple senses to deliberately connect with the natural world around you. Then, at some point, when it feels right, find a place to sit for a while and see what Mother Earth has to share with you. You can use as few or as many of the following methods as you want to help connect your consciousness with the message you're meant to receive from Mother Earth. Which way is the wind blowing? Is it coming in from the north or is it blowing from the south? Which direction is the creek coming from and flowing to? Notice where the directions of nature is going to and coming from, because the lessons and wisdom these directions hold may help with things that are going out of or coming into your life, or with the answers or healings you're seeking. Many of us rely on so heavily on our visual experience of the world that we've forgotten how to see without our eyes. Closing your eyes will heighten your other senses and enhance the world around you as you relearn how to see with your inner sight. Close your eyes and focus your hearing on the closest sounds you can hear and the farthest sounds you can hear. Once you've isolated a sound, imagine in detail what's going on to make that sound. Open your eyes and find the sound you focused on. Maybe it's an ant dragging a moth back to the anthill, or a grove of trees with their leaves quacking in the breeze. Observe all the details associated with the sound and close your eyes again. Reimagine the scene and what's going on. By doing this, you're learning how to identify and tune into nature. Sit for a moment with your eyes closed and meditate with your prayer. Then open your eyes slowly, making sure not to focus on anything particular. Allow your intuitive knowing and subtle sensory perceptions to guide your focus to whatever object draws your attention. Pick up that object, be it a feather, shell, pine cone, or leaf. Let's say it's a stone. Take your time and sit with the stone. Imagine the life of that stone, and perhaps even ask it to take your worries from you. Energetically put your worries into the stone and then set it down directly on the earth or touching water, and let the soil or water take those worries and dissolve them into the earth. If you're putting prayers into something like a feather, then send your prayers up by placing the feather above the ground in a place where the sun can shine upon it during the day, the moon can shine upon it during the night, and the wind can swirl around it and carry your prayer to the farthest reach of this earth. If you want to connect with the spiritual entities of nature, such as little people and nature spirits, then you need to speak with them. Simply announce yourself and offer a gift, tobacco, food, or water. Do not introduce or leave anything unnatural in nature. Our spoken language may not be understood, but the energy in the tone of our voice will come across, making a direct connection with nature spirits and entities can take a while, but when it happens, it can change your life forever because you learn that what you thought of as myths and legends are not fantasies. Consistency is key in making this connection, so you must continue to come back to the same place, placing your gifts in the same spot again and again. One day you just may notice a gift left in return. The relationship between a human and a nature entity is profoundly sacred and must be nurtured with the utmost honor and respect, and with great secrecy to protect the being or beings. Leave the environment better than you found it. If you find trash, pick it out with you. Leave the place in a good way. If conditions allow, stand with your bare feet on the ground. Release whatever you've been holding: anger, fear, shame, frustration, an argument, an overdue bill, an assignment that didn't get done. Relax your body and let it all dump out. Just let the earth take it. The earth is a filter and can transmute all the negative energetic toxins that you release into it. And then, to receive, put your hands on the ground. If you're comfortable doing so, kneel down and put your forehead directly on the ground and say, "Please teach me." You don't have to say what needs to be taught, as the earth knows, and it always give you what you need if you ask and give back in return. And yes, by all means, please also hug a tree. Mm, beautiful medicine. Ah, I will definitely bring that with me for the year walk that I'm doing soon. Such, yeah, such deep connection and intention. I think we're going to step into the next chapter today. It feels nice. Wanka Takab, above, the great mystery. From Wakantanka, great spirit, there came a great unifying life force that flowed in and through all things. The flowers of the plains, blowing winds, rocks, trees, birds, animals, and was the same force that had been breathed into the first man. Thus all things were kindred and brought together by the same great mystery. Chief Luther Standing Bear. The great mystery is the vital force that influences and inspires all that is within the sacred realm of Grandfather Sky. And so the very idea of defining the great mystery is somewhat absurd, because it doesn't matter how much we try to figure it out, we never will. We could gather the greatest living scientists, the most notable free thinking philosophers, and the most enlightened spiritual gurus, and they never come to any understanding or conclusion on the great mystery. Given that, it's best to just enjoy being here, being human, and being in this moment, realizing that the bliss, beauty, and comprehension of the infinite cannot be known in this life, but that the answer to the great mystery will come, as it comes to us all, soon enough. In the meantime, what we do know is that we are made of stardust. Basically, we're just water and stardust held together by a song from the universe. Each of us carries star medicine, and whatever sacred force animates the stars also has a hand in our fate as star seeds. The great mystery may be incomprehensible, but the ancestors tell us that it's in perfect harmony. If we attempt to live our lives according to worldly terms and human expectations, instead of allowing our journey to unfold in flow with the great mystery, we will only be forcing needless suffering and struggle into our experience. Various indigenous cultures share some version of the teaching. The longest journey is the mind to the heart. It means that the behavior of our human experiences here on earth, are reflections of the movements of the celestial bodies above us. Consider, for example, the interrelationship between our higher conscious mind and our lower physical actions. There is a correspondence between above and below, a higher and the lower, and the ethereal and the earthly. Basically, it's a way to say that every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and for every truth there is an equal and opposite truth. The great mystery is a neutral force that places no judgment or punishment on any sentient being. But because we humans fear the unknown and cannot understand the mystery of why things are happening the way they are, we label certain experiences as good or bad, based on our very human perspectives and subjective experiences. When you label things, people, and experiences, you're only going to see what you've been conditioned to see, regardless of how open minded you think you are. There are no good or bad experiences to reward or punish you, only those to teach you lessons that hopefully you explore and apply to your life. Mm, that's a good place to end for tonight. Beautiful. Mm. Such deep wisdom and such importance. And tomorrow we're heading into the elemental energy of masculinity. Um, that's going to be interesting too. So I recommend connecting here again tomorrow and seeing what that will bring. Thank you so much for tonight. And thank you for your present. Know that you're important and that it's such a gift to have you here. Mm. Mm.